everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Day 2 of shaving with my one arm again. As you can see, I'm still in my cast. The videos that I'm rolling out are all rolling out sort of different times, back to front, upside down, you name it. But they're happening, I've got them every 3 days or so, and this one will come out after a few videos where I don't actually have my arm in a cast and the operation hasn't happened yet, so it'll all seem a little bit out of sync. But anyway, I'm using this today just for ease of loading Omega shaving cream made in Italy. Now I think this is the same stuff that Proraso has in a tube. It's got a eucalyptus and menthol type scent. It's reasonably cooling. Now this is 4 years old, this tube. It still smells exactly like it did the day I bought it. You can see it's a little bit messy and gunky there, but I'm not too worried about that. The brush for today, just get a bit of moisture in it and flick it out, is my Wolf Whiskers Green Apple. There is the knot. It's a 25mm Black Wolf Ultra Fan knot, which you cannot get anymore. And there's the coin on the bottom, flips on the bottom, Becky top, Odyssey bottom. Very, very nice brush. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this cream and just squidge a good bit of that on the top of the brush. And we should be good to go. The painkiller's just starting to wear off now on my wrist, so I'm starting to feel it. All the numbness is gone now, so I no longer have that protection from the local anaesthetic on the nerve. So now I'm feeling it now whenever the. Oh, that's annoying. It's really annoying. That was a good start. I'm going to do it with this cream because it'll make life easier, and it's made it even worse. It's probably easy to load out of the tub. Anyway, let's see how we go. It smells pretty much identical to Proraso Green. I have a sneaky suspicion that it is the exact same stuff, just rebranded. Just at the tips. Just going to do my head in. Just the door rattling in the background there. I had about 10 or 15 invites to the Peaceful Shavers Facebook group. All from the Peaceful Shaver. Just for anyone that does watch the channel, I'm no longer a member of any Facebook shaving groups, I don't think. I'm just fed up with them, really. It's just the same old stuff, and all I keep seeing in most groups now is yaki and Chinese crap everywhere. If it's your prerogative to buy it, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but I certainly don't want to buy any more of it. Even though all this stuff's Chinese knots and things, but I certainly wouldn't hand any money to Yaki or DS Cosmetic or any of that shit. A massive splay. Took heaps of backbone. Great scrub. Definitely one of my favourite synthetic knots. I didn't flick enough water out of it though in the beginning, so it's starting to leak down the handle. And when you sort of one-handed this, albeit this isn't as painful as the when I broke my arm, it still hurts. It's a very, very dry lather. Just putting some water in. Just once more. Right, the razor for today is the Carve Christopher Bradley razor with the Wizamet Super Iridium. Got to keep a bit of that in here for old Mike Friedman, Mike Friedberg? Yeah. Friedberg I think it is. And it's the A plate, which is the mildest plate that I own. It's very, very nice. Daily shaves, I've got 20 hours growth, something like that. And here we go. So smooth. These blades are brilliant. I think I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the Wizamet blades are my favourite blades. Now, I don't think Wizamet blades are made anymore, but from what I'm told, they are just Paul Silver Super Iridiums, just rebranded. Very kind gentleman is sending me some Paul Silvers to try. I think I've tried them before, but I don't remember. And I don't remember if I did having a great impression of them. If they're anything like this, they'll be brilliant. Now, one thing I hate about this cream, it's something obviously that I didn't really know about at the time, wasn't something I really paid attention to. The soap scum is dreadful, like it's just awful. It sticks to the sink, it's all over the place. It sticks to your hands, it's really bad soap scum. So you're almost scrubbing your sink down if you use this water in the sink like I do. You've got to really scrub it down before you refill. Right. It's a beautiful lather though. What's up, mate?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you shaving.
Right, across the grain. very protective lather. It's very slick. To be honest, I find that with most creams, I find creams to be quite slick in comparison to some soaps. I mean, the high quality artisanal soaps now, they're all slick. I'm just finding now there's a few soaps on the market that are getting to a point where they're not difficult to lather, but they're breaking easy in terms of maybe you just overdo it by one dip of the brush in water and the lather's knackered, or they just don't build very well at all for me, and that could be due to the hard water. The water I have here is dreadful in Western Australia. It's not very good. A lot of it's desalinated from the sea. I'm just going to dip the brush. Wonderful. It tastes alright as well. It's not a bad tasting cream. Okay, so left to right. Now this Paul's Silver blade has done a lot of shaves now, 10 plus I think. Wizamet blade. I'd love to have tried the original Wizamet vintage blades. Right, let's have a little bit of a feel. Pretty much done. I think that's very close, comfortable shave. Residual slickness is brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Whew. Now certainly if you're looking to get into menthol and try a mentholated shaving soap or a cream and you're a bit worried about it being too cold, this stuff's ideal. Proraso, Omega, they've got menthol in them, but it's not a massive menthol hit, it's just a nice cooling sensation. But my skin feels nice and cool, but in no way or means is it irritating my skin or burned it or had a reaction to it. It's not like Sterling Glacial or anything like that. It's just a nice amount of menthol that you can feel and enjoy. And to me, it does add to the shave, especially when it's warmer. And it's not very warm over here at the moment. The reason I chose this is because it's just easy to get on the brush, easy to lather. It's slick, protective, does exactly what you want. The post-shave could probably be a little bit better, but I'm just about to have a feel in a second before I apply my APR. I've got a couple of little weepers floating about, nothing major. Oh, that's the first hair I've lost out of this brush in a long time, first fibre. So you can see there, the brush looks pretty much as it did in the beginning, brand new. Yeah, I've got a little weepers on my neck. Just going to dab them off in a little bit of water. I think that's about it. Very close shave, very comfortable shave. I'm just going to wet my hand now. And I'm going to grab a squirt of AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. One squirt of that. And I'm almost at that 5,000 subscriber mark, which is it's quite a big number really for a wet shaving channel. I mean, I don't think I'll ever catch up with the likes of Kevy Shays, Paul H, Ken Surfs. I think unfortunately my brutal honesty kills me a little bit sometimes. It's just when I'm using stuff. Very nice. So that was Omega shaving cream made in Italy. Very nice stuff. It's pretty much Parasso in a tube. You can get Parasso in a tube as well. I think it's the exact same stuff, to be honest with you. It smells the same and pretty much works the same. The brush worked perfectly. It was my Wolf Whiskers 25mm Black Wolf Ultra Knot, and the Carl Christopher Bradley razor with the A plates, and I think it's 20 plus shaves on that Wizamet now, and it's still silky smooth. And finished off with AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. There is a little bit left in there, not much, but I think it's lasted about 3 months. So like I said before, I think it's worth the money. I think it really does work, it does help, it does moisturise your skin beautifully. It does eradicate a lot of redness as well. Whenever it's got little red bumps and things, they do go quickly when you use this stuff. And with that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.